How are you, soldiers? It's not even that late in the day, but I should not be drinking coffee at this point of the afternoon, because if I have coffee after 3 p.m., I will be awake until 1 a.m. But it's only 2:51 p.m. So that means that those rules don't apply. It was my birthday last week. I turned 26 years old, which we all know is a fake number. Last week was so stressful. I turned 26. I had a very important project due at work. I signed a contract that I can't talk about, that I'm really excited about, not book related. I had like 4 appointments with my bank. I had 2 essays due. Like, I should have just done one less thing last week. And I think it was turn 26. I should have put that off another year. I warned y'all in a video last week that there was gonna be a birthday book haul on this channel at some point, and I'm here to deliver what I have promised. I may have gone a little overboard and gone on a birthday book buying spree, so I have, I think, 6 books here to show off, plus a couple other ones that happen to arrive in time for birthday festivities. So without further ado, let's do a birthday book haul. Okay, ma'am, I mean, we love independent women over here, but you're kind of killing my vibe right now. Can you just, like, chill a little bit? So this first one is one that I have fully allowed myself to become peer pressured into buying, because all of my friends on Book Talk, particularly Reading with Amy, has just touted this book as their new all-time favorite book. It came to their house, it did their taxes, it watered their plants, and that is the dark academia thriller that is Ace of Spades by Farida Abike Iyamide. 3 things I love in a book: heart-pounding suspense, dark academia, and possibly rivals to lovers. After 2 private school students, Devon and Shiamaka, are selected to be prefects of their school, a mysterious person named Aces is starting to release all these text messages across school, airing out some dirty laundry. The prank turns into a dangerous game, and oh my god, can we stop them before all of our secrets are revealed? I am excited to read this because, as somebody who is graduating soon, it's been pretty normal. Nothing really exciting's happened in my academia career, so I'm just living vicariously through these private school students. I can't wait to just get that stupid piece of paper and move on with my life. But I also work at a university, so I am never going to be truly free of the shackles of academia until I get a different job. If any of my coworkers are watching this video, I love my job. Just please don't say anything to the dean. I'm not usually one to pick up thrillers. I just prefer more fantasy related things, but again, the way that people are toting this online, like, if I end up not liking this, and my body goes missing, like, go to Read with Amy's channel. You know who did it. This next book I have seen advertised online for months now, and every time I look at the cover, it's like my brain shuts down. It's like, no thoughts, head empty, cover beautiful, and that is The Wolf and the Woodsman by Ava Reid. This is a book that combines Hungarian history, Jewish folklore, and seemingly every single one of my favorite Grimm's fairy tales just mashed together. I don't know where Harper Voyager or Ava Reid acquired the technology from the movie Inception, but they somehow did. They went into my dreams, they just rummaged around in my brain, and they picked out every single thing that I am guaranteed to love, and then they made this book. This is about a girl who lives in a pagan village in the forest, but she's the only person that doesn't have powers, and then she's chosen as like this blood sacrifice for the king, but then on the way to the castle, her carriage gets attacked. It's only her and this woodsman, and the woodsman ends up being this disgraced prince, so it's all sympathetic enemies to lovers and evil queens and dark magic, and it just sounds like perfection. I also know this is not a direct retelling of Red Riding Hood, but you know, the symbolism kind of makes you unconsciously think that way, and I don't know whether to be relieved or annoyed that there apparently are not werewolves in this. Speaking of possible werewolves, oh my god, it is 2009 all over again. I also got the very beautiful Gemini season friendly Red Riding Hood retelling that is For the Wolf by Hannah Witten. This wolf is more metaphorical than it is an actual werewolf, which again, relief, disappointment, not sure. This retelling, our main character is a second daughter, and every second daughter born to a family is a sacrifice for the wolf, who is this dark sorcerer who might be keeping gods at bay. What? I'm so mad that I got rid of my Red Riding Hood cloak that I made myself a couple years ago for Halloween. You never know when something like that is gonna come in handy for like one tiny bit in one video. It's magical forests and monsters and magic, and which is just right up my alley. Having this in my hands, just, I'm in heaven. Like, well, you know, I am old now, like, I'm practically wasting away. I'm basically dust at this point already. Not only is June my birthday month, but of course it's also Pride, so let's get in on some LGBTQIA book action. First of which is this electric copy of The Witch King by H.E. Hedgeman. Ava Reed must have shared that Inception technology that she had to H.E. Hedgeman, because this also sounds like it is perfectly tailored and marketed to just me. This is about a transgender witch who is betrothed to the Prince of the Fae, and then after one night when his powers go awry, he escapes into the human world, and now the fairy courts are like hunting him down because they need this alliance between the witches and the fairies. Maybe there's demons, I don't know, but it sounds like every single thing that I could possibly want to happen to me in my real life. I mentioned recently that I'm still single, so, you know, any fae princes or witch kings out there, you know, applications are open. I'm just ready for some queer fairies and some lesbian witches and some gay fairy princes, and I'm so excited. Okay, you know what we need? We need an Oreo break. How you doing? You doing okay? How's your Pride month going? Need a snack or anything? Leave down in the comments either the best queer book that you've read this month, or what your favorite Oreo flavor is, because we're just starting to get new ones into Canada. The birthday cake Oreos, frickin' where it's at, my guy. Also, oh, the carrot cake ones. Oh my gosh, just like take the box away from me at that point. For this next book, we're keeping it queer, and we're talking about In Deeper Waters by F.T. Lukens. This gay pirate novel is gonna straight up steal my heart! I've been watching some videos and reading some articles lately about how pirates and privateers were actually a very inclusive queer community, so I would highly recommend checking that out on the internet. That's a fun rabbit hole to go down. So the funny thing about this is that I picked this up kind of on a whim. Like, I saw it and then just like quickly read the back and was like, oh, this is gonna be adorable, we're gonna be swashbuckling, and we're gonna be fabulous while doing it. And then I read the, like, deeper into the synopsis. You can't tell me that this isn't just Pirates of the Caribbean! This is about a prince named Tal who's doing a tour, and they rescue this mysterious figure from a burning ship, and they part ways with this mysterious man as soon as they get to land, and then later it turns out that he was a pirate, and they come back and they kidnap Tal and hold him for ransom, and I'm like, this is Elizabeth Swann, and this is Curse of the Black Pearl. But like, am I mad about it? No. Pirates will be a theme that shows up again a little later in this video, and I'm ready. I love it. I love Pirates of the Caribbean so much. I'm looking for a good piratey novel, especially since Fable like kind of let me down just a little bit. Sorry, Adrian Young, you seem like a really cool person, but like Fable was just like not the piratey adventure novel that I wanted. And I'm hoping that this bright, magical, piratey, gay nonsense is going to fill the hole in my heart. Dun, 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 dun. And to round out the books of this haul that I bought myself with my own money, is this beautiful book that, like, literally I was walking by, I did a full 180 and just yanked it off the shelf and stuck it on the top of the pile of books I already had, because Set Fire to the Gods by Sarah Rask and Kristen Simmons, this is beautiful. Like, I am not a religious person, but looking at this, like, I feel like there is a higher power. Alright, hold on, who designed this? Jacket art by Johannes Voss, and jacket design by Michelle Taramina and Jenna Stempel-Lobel. These people are my new gods. Wait, isn't that how cults start? Magical, god-led gladiator fights. Sign me up! Take my money! Also, it has my greatest weakness. It has a map. The way to my heart and a direct line into my bank account is to show me a book with a map in it. Goddamn. We got a girl who's trying to take revenge on a fire deity. Then we have a boy who has powers that are not the powers that he says he has. And then there's a revenge plot that may or may not accidentally have been causing this war between the gods and the mortals. I find gladiator YA books are not that good, and that might just be me being biased against my Greek mythology love, but it's also, I think, just because gladiators and gladiator fights is a very bloody, intense theme, and YA is supposed to be like 14-year-olds read these, so there is a bit of a disconnect there between the subject and the audience, but I really hope this is good. Just the blurb sounds savage, and I'm ready for it. So those are all the books that I bought myself, being fiscally irresponsible. Or responsible, you know, and I budget. Though my fiscal irresponsibility does have a tendency to leave the chat as soon as I walk into a bookstore. The last two books I want to mention are books that were sent to me, and I received these both on my birthday, so they count. First one you have already seen, likely, if you follow me on other social medias, because I posted a little unboxing of it, and that is this amazing copy of Crossbones by Kimberly Vale from Wattpad Books. Ah, Wattpad, my love. We've come full circle. I was on Wattpad for like a decade, and it's just so wonderful to see the changes that have been made to that platform, and the fact that they have their own imprint now is like really, really exciting. So in Deeper Waters was Curse the Black Pearl. Now we have Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. Have a female captain trying to prove her mettle to her crew, a shady tradesman who hears rumors of an heir to a pirate king, and a stowaway plotting revenge who gets caught up between her loyalty and her desires. Again, pirate books. Couldn't say no to that. I'm so excited. I hope that this is also grim and dark. Last but certainly not least is a book that I got sent from Simon&Schuster, so thank you so much to Libby, who sent me a copy of A Dark and Hollow Star by Ashley Shuttleworth. I feel like I rolled a nat 20 getting an opportunity to get this, because if you know me, you know I love fairies and fairy lore, and I'm like, perfect. I love the fact that a major publisher is encouraging my obsession with this. Thank you. So this is about 4 queer teenagers who are all either fae or half fae, and they have to team up as reluctant allies because there's this person who's murdering fairies, and maybe it's ritualistic, and maybe there's gonna be a war between fairies and mortals, and that just floats my boat. Concealed magic, fairy princes, ironborn royals, furies, and then a cover like this, like, goddamn. I could have a pantheon of gods. You know, who drew this? Illustration by Christoph Young and designed by Laura X. You two are invited to join the pantheon. The more the merrier. I am also going to be doing a giveaway with this book, so I think this video is going to come up on Monday, and I will have announced it already on TikTok. So I'll be doing a giveaway with this on TikTok, so link is below. You can go check that out. At this moment of time filming this, I have no idea when the giveaway is going to go till, or like what the rules are. I will have posted that somewhere, either down below or on the TikTok, so just go. You want one of these? Simon&Schuster will send you one. You just gotta do whatever I tell you to do in a TikTok somewhere. Ooh, maybe I'll ask whoever ends up getting this to do like a buddy read or something, to keep me, you know, responsible and read this. Or maybe I'll keep you in line and responsible, because I am the adult in this situation. I'm 26, I'm old, I'm ancient. So that was my birthday book haul. It was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed just like going into a bookstore and just being like, give me all the books you got. I literally went over to the counter with like a stack and just went poof, and the lady behind the counter went, oh wow, you had a good time. I was like, I sure did, please take my money. Please leave down below which one of these you're excited about the most. Maybe that's how I will, like, you know, line up the reading order, because I actually am doing like pretty good recently to, you know, being responsible, being a good reader, being a good adult. I'm actually reading through all the books that I bought. And then I went and bought 6 more. You can have a hobby of reading books, and you can have a hobby of buying books. Sometimes those two are a Venn diagram. Sometimes they're 2 completely different circles. So we'll see how many of these make it into my monthly June wrap-up. You know where to click to like the video, you know where to click to subscribe. I hope you guys are all having a nice day wherever you are, and I will see you all next week. Bye!